Welcome to this wonderful evening when we have the opportunity to celebrate with our families the accomplishments of the seniors at McKinney High Schools. I've had the pleasure in the last couple of weeks of having interviewed many of these students, and you know, the people that make remarks about young people today not being up to snuff don't know what they're talking about. You guys have not only worked hard, some of you have had issues that made it difficult for you. Some of you have had 6 AP courses at a time, which I can't imagine. And on top of that, you do a lot of volunteering, and you are extremely busy but extremely successful. And as I said the other night when at the board meeting, when we were recognizing some of the students who had accomplished things in athletics and in the arts, you not only make yourselves proud, you make your families proud, and you make McKinney and McKinney ISD extremely proud, because you're putting us on the map, and we wouldn't be there if it weren't for you and your hard work. So thanks for everything you've done. Congratulations and best wishes as you go off into the world and do things that you're wanting to do that hopefully will make you happy for the rest of your life.
The McKinney ISD Distinguished Student Honor is the highest honor bestowed upon a student in our school district. Faculty and administrators select the most outstanding students in the following subject areas: English, science, social studies, mathematics, career and technology, foreign language, fine arts, and at-large selections. Students are selected based upon academic success, but also upon their contribution to a particular department. In addition, students selected demonstrate a high level of character, integrity, and selflessness, demonstrated by involvement and overall contributions to the campus. Also tonight, we're honoring the valedictorian and salutatorians from each of our 3 high schools. In our school district, it is indeed quite an honor to reach this level of distinction. This can only happen by deep dedication, commitment, and sacrifice, traits that will serve you well as you go through in life. In addition to these amazing students, we will be honoring some of McKinney ISD's finest teachers this evening. Each student was asked to select the teacher who made the most significant impact on his or her life. And teachers, isn't this just about the highest honor you can get, to be recognized by a high-achieving student for what you have done for them? And each student made these selections. These dedicated teachers will be honored with the McKinney ISD Inspirational Teacher Award. Tonight, you will have the unique opportunity to hear what each student has said in his own words about their inspirational teacher. It's my honor to begin the program by presenting the Distinguished Student Awards. And before we start with the people that are present, we have one student who received an award from Social Studies, and we will just show her on the video. Unfortunately, she is ill and unable to be with us today, and so is the honored teacher.
From McKinney High School, Roshni Janaki-Raman. Her activities include National Merit Scholar, National AP Scholar, founder of the Model UN Club at McKinney High School, and the National Honor Society. Her plans for college include Rice University, and her inspirational teacher, Lucas Henry.
As my AP Government Economics teacher and the sponsor of the Model UN Club, Mr. Henry has inspired me greatly. Mr. Henry makes learning fun, interesting, and relevant outside of school. He puts all of his effort towards what he does, whether teaching or helping with Model UN, and motivates me to do the same.
We begin tonight's recognitions in the area of English. From McKinney Boyd High School, Ashlyn Abbey. Ashlyn lists activities and achievements that include the National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Students, National Art Honor Society, McKinney Academic Excellence Award, AP Scholar with Distinction Award, and 4-year varsity tennis player. Her college plans include Oklahoma Baptist University, studying pre-med and being involved in tennis. Her inspirational teacher, Betty McCollum.
My English teacher, Mrs. McCollum, taught me to be an independent thinker, using language arts to transcribe my original thoughts into inventive creations. Her warm, engaging personality encouraged me to model her genuine compassion for others by recognizing the good in each individual. Lastly, Mrs. McCollum inspired me to, like herself, lead a generation transformation in which young adults emerge from institutions prepared to be light-bearing life changers.
From McKinney High School, Charles Schober. Charles is in the top 10% of his class at MHS. He is a Tasco Academic All-State soccer player, Academic All-State football, AP Distinguished Scholar, varsity football captain, varsity soccer captain, National Honor Society, Church Youth Council Missions Chairman, District 10-4A Honorable Mention, and Special Teams Player of the Year 2010 and 2011. Charles plans to go to Dallas Baptist University. His inspirational teacher, Casey Krug.
Ms. Krug has been instrumental in my development as a student and a person. Because of her, I've learned to be responsible about doing my schoolwork, especially handling my business like an adult and not having my teachers follow behind me like my mother. She inspired me to write the best I can and to be the best student I can be.
From McKinney North High School, Heidi Nickel. Heidi is a National Merit Scholarship finalist, a 3-time Rotary Club Academic Excellence Award winner, seminary in excellence, piano teacher, sings in the choir both at school and church, and has performed in the solo and ensemble honors recital. She's also actively involved in her church youth group. She plans to go to the University of North Texas and major in music. Her inspirational teacher, Stephen Nelms.
Mr. Nelms has been my choir director since my freshman year. He encourages his students to work hard but to have fun doing it. He has given me many opportunities to grow and improve in music, and he is always willing to help me with anything I need, whether it's music related or in preparation for college. I will be forever grateful for all he has done for me.
Now in the area of science. From McKinney Boyd High School, Hannah Pfeiffer. Hannah is a National Merit Commended Scholar, an AP Scholar with Distinction, National Honor Society, soccer, cross country, and Tasco Academic All-State Soccer Team member. She is also an avid tutor. She plans to go to Baylor University, and her inspirational teacher is Carrie Roy.
Though I've been blessed with many incredible teachers, the one who has impacted my life the most is Mrs. Roy. She makes biology fun and cares deeply for her students. I love what Mrs. Roy does as a biology teacher, but my favorite thing about her is the Christian role model she exemplifies. She's the type of person I want to become more like, and she has made an enormous impact on my life.
From McKinney High School, Jacob Judd. Jacob is a member of the National Honor Society, in the top 10% of his class, Varsity Cross Country MVP Award, Varsity Track, Varsity Wrestling, where he served as captain, Excellence in Seminary Award, MHS Broadcasting High School National Pacemaker finalist, National Hispanic Scholar, Broadcast Reporter of the Year, and producer of the MHS biweekly TV show, MHS One. Jacob plans to study nutrition at BYU, then oncology at medical school. His inspirational teacher, Michael Helms.
Mr. Helms has inspired me in several ways. He taught me how to write college-level essays as a freshman in high school. He was also understanding of a reading disability I have, and he encouraged and worked with me to improve my reading and writing speed. He was always someone to whom I knew I could turn for life advice. From McKinney North High School, Senduja Marigu. Her activities and achievements: Student Council, Blue Blazers, National Honor Society, Interact Club, Key Club, Rotary Club, the Guard Dogs Orange Crush Team, Theater, Choir, including All Region Choir, and receiving a superior rating for solo and ensemble. Senduja's college plans include attending the University of Texas at Austin, and her inspirational teacher, Daniel Huddleston.
Mr. Huddleston has impacted my life as a role model and mentor. As my pre-AP chemistry teacher and also the Guard Dogs Orange Crush sponsor, Mr. Huddleston has always been there to give me advice during stressful times and provide all the help he can. He inspires me by creating an open atmosphere for his students that not only furthers their education, but also creates a personal connection.
Now in the area of social studies. From McKinney Boyd High School, Megan Reedy. Megan is an AP Distinguished Scholar, co-president of Interact Club, communications officer for National Honor Society, senior lead for St. Gabriel's High School Youth Group, McKinney Lions Student of the Month, and Dallas Morning News Good Kid. Her college plans include Texas Christian University, where she will study cultural anthropology. Her inspirational teacher, Amanda Day.
In Miss Day's Humanity 1 class, I was challenged intellectually, but also encouraged. Thus, I came to realize that I had more potential than I had previously believed, and with hard work, I could achieve amazing things. A valuable lesson to learn as a freshman. But it was AP Human Geography, a class Miss Day teaches passionately, that redefined the way I approach the world and truly revealed the value of this teacher. She not only believes in what she teaches, she believes in her students.
From McKinney North High School, Maddie Loeb. Maddie is involved in the McKinney North High School varsity basketball, varsity cross country, track, cross country Lady Bulldog Award, the Fighting Heart Award, Most Improved Award in basketball, Teammate Award, Academic All-District, Treasurer of the National Honor Society, Rotary Club Academic Excellence Award, National Merit Commended Scholar, and an AP Scholar with honor. She plans to attend the University of Virginia and pursue a liberal arts degree. Her inspirational teacher, Tanya Smith.
Mrs. Smith inspires me with her love for the history she teaches, as well as the plethora of knowledge and respect she holds for this subject. Her interest in my life and in my personal pursuits nurtures my individual growth and belief in myself. Mrs. Smith has provided me with my love for history and my desire to explore this subject further in college. I have been truly blessed to have had the opportunity to work with her throughout these past 2 years.
Now our recognitions in the area of mathematics.
From McKinney Boyd High School, Jordan Fowler. Her activities and achievements include Secretary of the National Honor Society, Interact Club, National Merit Finalist, AP Scholar with Distinction, a recipient of the Rotary Club Academic Excellence Award, and a member of the Young Actors Guild. Jordan's college plans include attending the University of Arizona and studying environmental engineering. Her inspirational teacher, Jennifer Bennett.
Mrs. Bennett has been a part of my life since freshman year, inspiring us every step of the way. She has taken a personal interest in each one of our lives, and it is obvious that she truly cares. Beyond the feat of actually making English interesting, Mrs. Bennett never hesitates to cheer us on or cheer us up, whichever one we need. I will never forget the impact that she has made on my life.
From McKinney High School, Justin Hicks. Justin is involved in cycling and road bike racing with the Texas High School Cycling League and USA Cycling. Plays the piano, involved in the Interact Club, is an Eagle Scout, and is a member of the First Baptist Church McKinney Youth Program. His college plans include Southern Methodist University, where he will major in biology and Spanish. His inspirational teacher, Mark Bayer.
Mr. Bayer allowed me to see the world in a new perspective when I took AP Human Geography. I learned an amalgam of facts, processes, and ways of thinking about the ever-changing state of the world. At the same time, Mr. Bayer has been a huge encouragement through my cycling career ever since I started racing for the first time in 9th grade. His teaching style was very engaging, and he made his class one of the most fun and worthwhile places to be.
From McKinney North High School, Diego Burgos. Diego is a part of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, involved in Student Council. He's the varsity soccer captain, National Honor Society, Interact Club, Rotary Club. He's an AP Scholar. He had a full scholarship to Carnegie Mellon Summer Academy for Math and Science. His college plans take him to Texas A&M University. He will major in electrical engineering. His inspirational teacher, Deanne Pratt.
Mrs. Pratt has been my teacher for the past 2 years and has been by far the best teacher I've ever had. She always knows the right way to teach every lesson by learning from her past classes and always finding a way to add humor to each class. She has pushed me throughout my 2 years in her class, and she is a big reason why I have excelled in math.
And now we move to the area of CTE. From McKinney Boyd High School, Jamie Holloman. Jamie is involved in Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, AVID, BCIS, Child Development, and pre-service training in child care, and involved in dance. Jamie is planning on earning a degree in nursing. Her inspirational teacher, Rhonda Martin.
Mrs. Martin has inspired me to work with children. I never really wanted to go into this area, but I heard really great things about her class. So, my junior year I decided to take Child Development and Principles of Human Service, and I just fell in love. Presently, I'm in her child guidance class and volunteering in the daycare, and I love it.
From McKinney High School, Mara Vanier. Mara is involved in cross country, where she was an all-state academic cross-country team member. She's a member of the track team, the FFA Chapter Star Green Hand, McKinney FFA Chapter Vice President, Breed Champion at the Fort Worth Livestock Show and the Collin County Livestock Show, the MHS Chapter Conducting Team President, High Placing Steer at the Houston Livestock Show, and Team Captain of the Dairy Food Judging Team. Her college plans include the University of Mississippi, then veterinarian school. Her inspirational teacher, Justin Lacey.
Through the FFA program, Mr. Lacey has taught me how to go for my dreams, even if they seem crazy and unreachable, because somehow they are really just an arm's length away. He also taught me how to be humble in winning when my hard work pays off. But the most important thing my ag teacher taught me is how to be passionate about something, like my passion for pigs, and pursue that passion with no regrets.
From McKinney North High School, Maya Brown. Maya is the HOSA Secretary, Student Council Green Cord Coordinator, Senior Class Secretary, and is a member of the National Honor Society Orange Crush Interact Club and the National Art Society. She is a Rotary Student of the Month, Homecoming Queen, 4th place at the HOSA Area Competition, Student of the Month, involved in varsity track. She is CNA certified and has won the Bulldog Award and the Golden Leash Award. Her college plans, the University of Mississippi in nursing. Her inspirational teacher, Cassandra Homer.
Mrs. Homer has proved that she is more than just my student council teacher. She has blessed me and many others as a guide through her words of encouragement and wisdom. She never fails to push me to my limits and has helped me grow into a more outspoken individual. I'm grateful that God has blessed my life with such a grand and beautiful person.
In the area of foreign language. From McKinney Boyd High School, Alyssa Miller. Her activities include National Merit Finalist, AP Scholar with Distinction, National Honor Society, Interact Club, Wolford Elementary Volunteer. She plans to go to Texas A&M University. Her inspirational teacher, Linda Miro.
Mrs. Miro was one of the bright spots of my junior year, and she continues to brighten my day whenever I see her around school. I enjoy her personality and the way she pokes fun at herself, since we can't all be good at math. Though I still do not like to write, I am able to, due in large part to Mrs. Miro. I left her class feeling loved, appreciated, and prepared.
From McKinney High School, Austin McCowan. Austin is a member of the National Honor Society. Model United Nations, Club 2412, is a member of the varsity swim team. He was a recipient of the Rotary Club Academic Excellence Award. He's invited to the Congressional Youth Leadership Council in Washington, D.C., and received the Academic All-State Award from the Texas High School Coaches Association. His college plans include the University of Arkansas, where he will study international economics and development. His inspirational teacher, Anna Marie Ellis.
Mrs. Ellis has guided me through Spanish 3 and 5, encouraging me to push myself to read, write, and speak the language. Not only has she taught the material, but she has provided a comfortable classroom setting fit for casual conversation in Spanish that helps me understand sentence structure and vocabulary. She has taught the culture of Spain and Latin America so that I understand the context of what I read. I now have learned to think in Spanish rather than converting English words to Spanish words.
From McKinney North High School, Jessica Lasik. Jessica has been in the top 3% of her class since her freshman year. She's a member of the Rotary Club for 3 years, an AP Scholar with honor, a 3-year track regional qualifier, track state qualifier, 7th place finish in track mile relay. She plans to go to Texas A&M University and study environmental design. Her inspirational teacher, Miller Loudermilk.
After 4 years of running track for Coach Loudermilk, I've become a strong, self-motivated leader capable of anything. Loudy saw something in me as a freshman and has always pushed me to be the best in everything that I do. Although she can be tough, and at times I've thought crazy, she has always been there for me and done whatever she could to make me a better person, not just a better athlete.
And now we move to the area of fine arts. From McKinney Boyd High School, Caitlin Champagny. Caitlin is a recipient of the McKinney Boyd High School Academic Excellence Award. She's an AP Scholar with distinction, McKinney Boyd High School Honors Band, TMEA 5A All-State Band, National Honor Society, drum major for the McKinney Boyd High School Marching Band, part of the TMEA 2012 Past President's Memorial Scholarship, and is in the top 1% of her graduating class. She plans to attend the University of Houston and major in music education. Her inspirational teacher, Joe Nunez.
As a member of the McKinney Boyd Honors Band for 3 years, I believe Mr. Nunez has been instrumental in my success as a musician and as a student. The vigor and perseverance he has for his work every single day has helped me understand the importance of time management, setting goals and priorities, and improving myself, if only by a little, each and every day.
From McKinney High School, Hannah Behrens. Hannah has been on the AB Honor Roll for 4 years. She's been a member of the All-Region Choir, is involved in vocal performance. She's been actively involved in high school musicals since her sophomore year and was involved in soccer at MHS during her freshman through junior years. Hannah plans to go to Oklahoma Baptist University and major in church music. Her inspirational teacher, Beverly Garms.
Mrs. Garms has been a part of my life since the 6th grade, always coaching me and pushing me to become a greater person and performer. My lessons with Mrs. Garms are much more than just music lessons. She has always been there for me and offered the best motherly, academic, and vocal advice. She is a very inspirational woman to me, and my high school success and experience would not be the same without her.
From McKinney North High School, Daniel Kennedy. Daniel received a 5 on the AP English Language U.S. History test. He is a Rotary Club member, Best Actor Award in the one-act play, All-Star Cast Member Award, Best Male Ensemble Award, National Qualifier in the International Thespian Society, National Honor Society, National Forensic League, International Thespian Society, and is the historian and vice president of the Young Actors Guild of McKinney. Daniel plans on attending college and majoring in biological chemistry for pre-medical studies. His inspirational teacher, Jamie Sauls.
Mrs. Sauls has made an incredible impact on my life, affecting it in more ways than one. She provided me the tools to elevate my passion for theater both inside and outside the classroom. She provided a means for me to become more eloquent regarding my public speaking. I was given the opportunity to help our department grow, fortify bonds of friendship, and immerse myself in a world of beauty.
From McKinney Boyd High School, Hannah Hagee. Hannah received an Academic and Excellence Award, a superior ranking in solo and ensemble, National Honor Society member, Most Outstanding Choir Member Award, top 10% of her senior class, choir section leader, AP Scholar, performance piano, 4-year member of the All-Region Choir, a piano instructor, McKinney Boyd A Cappella Varsity Choir, McKinney Boyd Jazz Choir. She plans to go to Brigham Young University. Her inspirational teacher, Melissa Peden.
As my choir director, Ms. Peden has expanded and strengthened my musical abilities while increasing my love for singing. She expects nothing but perfection, which has enabled me to push my limits and learn the true value of hard work. The most important thing I've learned from her example is to have a positive outlook and never stop believing in myself.
From McKinney High School, Caitlin Dorr. Caitlin is actively involved in the Ann Presley Community Service Green Cord program, involved with the Habitat for Humanity and Mission McKinney. Part of the youth ministry team at Trinity Presbyterian Church, she's the captain of the MHS Marquettes and helps at the Kids Club at El Dorado Country Club. She's also been the McKinney High School Student of the Month. She plans to go to the University of Arkansas and major in graphic design. Her inspirational teacher is Amy Neely.
Mrs. Neely does not teach academic classes. Some people may not even consider dancing helpful for their future college aspirations, but they could not be more wrong. She has helped provide me with such a strong foundation in learning the meaning of dedication and determination. Mrs. Neely has taught me time management, responsibility, the ability to be well-rounded, but also to always remain a strong individual. I know that the lessons I have learned from her will follow me the rest of my life.
From McKinney North High School, Elizabeth McDaniel. Elizabeth is a member of the McKinney North Varsity Orchestra, the Key Club, the German Club, the National Honor Society, and received the Rotary Club Honor Cord Award. She received the Outstanding Musician Award by Choice Events, has received superior or exemplary solo and ensemble ratings in MISD Solo and Ensemble Festivals, is a member of the All-District Orchestra. She's an AP Scholar with Honor Award and also received the Green Cord for volunteering. She plans to go to the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville, where she will study biology and pre-med and play in the college orchestra. Her inspirational teacher, Margaret Brown.
Over the 5 years that Miss Brown has been my orchestra director, she has become more like a mother to me than a teacher. She has taught me to be a mature, strong, and confident leader as a violinist and as an individual. Most importantly, she has inspired me to step out of my comfort zone and to not let anything get in the way of what I want to achieve both musically and academically.
From McKinney Boyd High School, Emma Prendergast. Emma is involved in theater, where she serves as the chapter thespian officer. She's been a national individual event qualifier, a UIL state qualifier for costume design. She plays in the orchestra, has been named to the All-Region Orchestra, is involved in the academic decathlon team as co-captain. She plans to study theater at Southwestern University. Her inspirational teacher, Richard McGowan.
When I joined the academic decathlon team during my junior year, I had already had Mr. McGowan for AP World History. As in World History, Mr. McGowan expected nothing but our hardest effort. But instead of pressuring the team into success, he created a work environment that was both entertaining and intellectually stimulating. Mr. McGowan genuinely wants every one of his students to succeed and is humble enough to never take credit for their success. I have been infinitely blessed to have him as a teacher.
From McKinney High School, Ashley Salazar. Ashley is a member of the 5A All-State Band, a member of the 4A All-State Band. She was a TMEA Texas Music Scholar. She is first chair in the McKinney High School Honors Band, received a first-placed award in the MISD Concerto Contest, part of the Greater Dallas Youth Orchestra Philharmonic Concerto Contest, where she placed third. She was an outstanding soloist and is in the top 10% of her class at McKinney High School. She's received an Academic Excellence Award. She is the co-principal French horn for the Greater Dallas Youth Orchestra and plays with the Christ Fellowship McKinney Worship Orchestra. She plans to go to Southern Methodist University, where she will major in performing arts on the French horn and applied mathematics. Her inspirational teacher, Ken Ringel.
As my band director, Mr. Ringel has been instrumental in preparing me for my post-high school music career. His passion for music, excellence in performing, and his tireless dedication to the musicality of his students inspire me to be the best musician I can be. I not only consider Mr. Ringel a great music educator, but a mentor and friend. MISD is privileged to have Mr. Ringel as one of its fine arts teachers.
From McKinney North High School, Angie Ng. Angie is the secretary of the National Honor Society. She's the head of committees for the Key Club. She's received the Academic Excellence Award from the Rotary Club. She's a member of the Student Council, Blue Blazers, the Ambassador Officer, Interact Club, International Thespian Society, True North Choir, and the North Stars Drill Team. She plans to go to Baylor University. Her inspirational teacher, Scott Henry.
As my AP English teacher during my junior year, Mr. Henry pushed me to grow not only academically, but also to grow more mature as a 17-year-old. He sees the potential in his students and never hesitates to take the extra step to encourage them to become better. His genuine care, concern, and belief in his students are factors that have guided me to grow in more ways than I thought I could during my junior year.
From McKinney Boyd High School, Jessica Shadashavan. Jessica is a member of the Nasher Sculpture Center Advisory Board and was one of 15 participants accepted to the Teen Artist Project at the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth. She has won the Gold Seal at the State Visual Arts Scholastic event and is secretary of the National Arts Society. She plans to enter the University of Texas at Austin and major in architecture. Her inspirational teacher, Samuel Thomas.
As my AP art teacher, Mr. Thomas has helped me grow both creatively and intellectually. He constantly encourages my curiosity and challenges my comprehension. Mr. Thomas's willingness to relate with the students he teaches and his ability to awaken an artistic expression in them have clearly set him apart as an exceptional teacher. I believe that what he has taught me will help me grow as a person for the rest of my life.
From McKinney High School, Philip Slay. Philip is involved in all AP classes. He's involved in the concert choir, the Harmony Vocal Jazz Ensemble, Varsity Theater, National Honor Society, and theater groups in and around the McKinney area. He is involved in dance classes, including advanced musical theater, tap, ballet, and ballroom. His college plans include attending Collin College for a year before transferring to a 4-year university to study musical theater. His inspirational teacher, Denise Tooch.
Mrs. Tooch has impacted my life through her sheer passion for the art of theater. It's invigorating to walk into this environment every day where I can express my art and myself. She has inspired me to pursue my love of theater as a career and to become a professional performer. She has always pushed me to go the extra mile in everything I do. Over my 4 years at MHS, she has been the one teacher I could always count on for anything.
From McKinney North High School, Samantha Nunez. Samantha is Vice President of the Student Council, is involved in the National Honor Society, Interact Club, Rotary Club, the Guard Dogs, Officer of the National Arts Society, McKinney Lions Club Student of the Month, top 25% of her senior class. Her artwork has been displayed in Fairview, representing the village of Fairview Gardens. Her art is also featured on the McKinney recycling trucks. Her college plans include Collin College and then to Savannah College of Art and Design to study illustration and graphic design. Her inspirational teacher, Cassandra Homer.
Though I have only known Mrs. Homer for 2 years, she has inspired me to test the foundation of my artistic abilities and has led me to dream bigger than I ever knew I could. I don't think she realizes how much of an impact she makes on her students, but I want to thank her for always pushing me to be better than I was yesterday. I am truly going to miss her when I leave McKinney North.
And now we recognize students in our at-large category. From McKinney Boyd High School, Megan Schmalz. Megan is an AP Scholar with distinction. She's received the Academic Achievement Award for 4 years. She's the co-president of the Interact Club, secretary of the Hope Club, involved in PALS, National Honor Society. She's a Green Cord participant and a member of the Fellowship of Christian Students. She's undecided on college plans, but wants to study biology and neuroscience. Her inspirational teacher, Katie Abel.
As my PALS teacher for the past 2 years, Mrs. Abel has devoted much of her time and energy to showing me the importance of working with compassion and dedication. Never have I met a teacher so willing to sacrifice in order to benefit her students and accomplish her goals. I hope that I can tackle my future challenges with the same grace and strength that she has demonstrated to me.
From McKinney High School, Derek Horvath. Derek was a member of the varsity soccer team for 4 years. He's honorable mention, second team all-district and captain, honorable mention for broadcasting PSA, an AP Scholar with distinction, best all-around student, academic awards winner for 4 years. Derek plans to enter Trinity University or the University of Tulsa and major in engineering. His inspirational teacher, Matthew Scanlon.
Through his infinite amount of knowledge of U.S. history and great, vivid descriptions of battles, especially Gettysburg, Mr. Scanlon has been a positive influence on my high school career since I first met him. His support in coming to many of my soccer games and congratulating me or giving me comfort after a loss always encourages me to play harder. On top of all this, Mr. Scanlon is just a great guy.
From McKinney North High School, Abigail Gibney. Abigail is involved in AP English 4, AP Macroeconomics, and AP Microeconomics. AP Government, she's a student body president, involved in the Interact Club as historian. She is the senior core leader of the St. Gabriel's Youth Club. She's involved in swimming and diving, involved in Orange Crush, and the National Honor Society. After graduation, Abigail will spend 10 months in France as a Rotary Club Youth Exchange student. Her inspirational teacher, Cassandra Homer.
I met Mrs. Homer my freshman year of high school and have had the privilege of getting to know her through my active participation in student council. She has instilled in me the perseverance to never let anyone tell me I can't do something. She always encourages me and compliments me on the things that I succeed in and the things that make me who I am today. Mrs. Homer has changed my life in so many ways, and I'm not sure I will ever be able to find the right words to express my thanks because there are not enough words in the world.
From McKinney Boyd High School, Tobechi Oleru. Tobechi was the 2011 Texas Christian Athlete of the Year semifinalist, the 2011 First Team All-District 10-5A Offensive Lineman, 2011 First Team All-Collin County Offensive Guard, 2011 First Team Collin County North Texas Offensive Lineman, 2011 Second Team All-State Academic Award. He's a member of PALS and is a volunteer leader with the Crepe Myrtle Trails of McKinney. He plans to go to the University of North Texas or Texas Tech and study physical therapy. His inspirational teacher, Jess Abel.
Coach Abel has gone above and beyond the calling of an exceptional high school teacher and has diligently served as my mentor throughout my 4 years at McKinney Boyd. From the beginning of my freshman year until now, he has instilled in me the characteristics of hard work and integrity. He was always a major encourager by assisting me in making one of the greatest decisions of my life, joining the PALS organization on our campus.
From McKinney High School, Shelby Tauber. Shelby is a member of the Pink Ribbon Club, the Spanish Club, Club 2412. She's involved with the yearbook, cross country. She's a lifeguard, swim teacher, and a photographer for townsquarebuzz.com. She is a Texas image maker as one of the top 10 photographers in Texas. She is a part of the UIL All-State Journalism staff. She was Best in Show and awarded 3 Superiors for on-site photography at TAJE Journalism Convention. She plans to go to the University of Texas and major in journalism. Her inspirational teacher, Lori Oglesby.
Through yearbook, I met the most influential teacher I have had, Mrs. Oglesby. Mrs. Oglesby is a woman who accepts only the best and works as hard as possible to achieve it, and she has inspired me to do the same. She sparked my competitive spirit, and without her, I would not have half as much success as I do now. She helped me discover my passion and pave the path for my future.
From McKinney North High School, Chandler Jackson. Chandler has received the Rotary Student of the Month Award. She's a part of the National Honor Society, Rotary Club, Drill Team, Student Council Secretary, and is in the Interact Club. She plans to attend Texas A&M University and study education. Her inspirational teacher, Tanya Smith.
Any of Mrs. Smith's previous students would tell you that she is a wonderful teacher, but sitting in her class for almost 2 years myself, I've been able to see just how much she lives up to and even exceeds her great reputation. She has a great sense of humor, but more importantly, Mrs. Smith is a teacher who cares immensely for her students and their passion for learning. Mrs. Smith is an incredible asset to McKinney North, who I look up to as a future educator myself. I know Mrs. Smith will continue to make a difference in the lives of students for many years to come. She certainly has in mine.
And now introducing the salutatorian of McKinney Boyd High School, Samuel Terrell. Samuel is an Eagle Scout, an AP Scholar with Distinction, has won the Academic Excellence Award, and was a member of the Regional Collegiate Physics Olympics Championship team in 2011. He's a member of McKinney Youth Leadership, received the Rotary Youth Leadership Award, Elite Academic All-State Football Team, Club Interact, National Honor Society, Academic Decathlon Team Captain, and the debate team. Samuel plans to enter college as a biochemistry major. His inspirational teacher, Stephanie Jones.
As my freshman biology and also AP biology teacher, Mrs. Jones has fed and strengthened my passion for science and learning. During class, she has offered valuable insights and added interesting factoids to the basic subject material. These extra bits of information initiated my passion for science as a freshman and have greatly influenced my career goals in a scientific profession.
Introducing the salutatorian of McKinney High School, Jennifer Zotz. Jennifer is a National Merit Scholar and was named to the Academic All-State Varsity Cross Country team. She's president and founder of the Pink Ribbon Club and vice president of the Model United Nations. She plans to enter Southern Methodist University and major in International Studies and Human Rights. Her inspirational teacher, Mark Bayer.
As my geography and AP Human Geography teacher, Mr. Bayer was extremely influential in my decision to major in international studies. His class challenged me to think more deeply about global issues, while his engaging way of teaching made the subject interesting and fun. His extensive knowledge and unique way of discussing the material instilled in me the extreme importance of the issues and ultimately inspired my passion for current affairs and human rights.
Introducing the salutatorian from McKinney North High School, Emily Biggio. Emily is a National Merit finalist. She's a member of the North Star Drill Team and served as captain. She's an AP Scholar with Honor, a Rotary Club Academic Excellence Award winner, a member of the Gifted and Talented Program, National Honor Society, Blue Blazers, a member of the National Society of High School Scholars. She is a volunteer at Main Gate Therapeutic Horsemanship Center and was named Showtime Miss High Kick 2011. She plans to enter Texas Christian University and major in biology or English. Her inspirational teacher, Millie Abbott.
Mrs. Abbott's junior year English class is one of the reasons I decided to major in English. Her class had a discussion-based feel, and this made me realize that I enjoy reading and discussing books. Mrs. Abbott has impacted my life in another way because she genuinely cares about her students. Even though I am no longer in her class, she always greets me during passing periods and asks me to update her on my life.
Introducing the valedictorian of McKinney Boyd High School, Dylan Stull. Dylan was nominated to the U.S. Presidential Scholar Program. He's a National Merit finalist, an AP Scholar with Distinction. He won an Academic Excellence Award. He was a member of the state semifinalist 2011 5A tennis team. He was the captain of the varsity men's tennis team. He received a Distinguished Service Award from Mingo Hospital in Uganda. He is the leader of the Fellowship of Christian Students and a National Bible Bee qualifier. He plans to enter Baylor University, and his inspirational teacher, Joshua Volnick.
A stellar Spanish teacher with high expectations, Senor Volnick challenged me to gain proficiency in a new language to the point where I was able to confidently translate for my church in Honduras this spring break. Every day in his classroom, I experienced a fully engaging learning environment as he directed essential opportunities for listening, reading, writing, and speaking in a foreign language. He stretched my language ability to its fullest potential.
Introducing the valedictorian for McKinney High School, Justin Hicks. Justin is involved in cycling and road bike racing with the Texas High School Cycling League and USA Cycling. Plays the piano, involved in the Interact Club, is an Eagle Scout, and is a member of the First Baptist Church McKinney Youth Program. His college plans include Southern Methodist University, where he will major in biology and Spanish. His inspirational teacher, Mark Bayer.
Mr. Bayer allowed me to see the world in a new perspective when I took AP Human Geography. I learned an amalgam of facts, processes, and ways of thinking about the ever-changing state of the world. At the same time, Mr. Bayer has been a huge encouragement through my cycling career ever since I started racing for the first time in 9th grade. His teaching style was very engaging, and he made his class one of the most fun and worthwhile places to be.
And now the valedictorian for McKinney North High School, Lauren Allen. Lauren is a member of the National Honor Society. She's a band officer and drum major. She's a member of the All-Region Band and 4A All-State Band. She is a TMEA Texas Music Scholar and has received the Rotary Club Academic Award. Lauren plans to attend Texas A&M University and study biomedical sciences. Her inspirational teacher, Alan Harkey.
Mr. Harkey has been a constant support and inspiration to me both in my musicianship and academics. Throughout my 4 years in band, he has challenged and guided me to become a better musician. He recognized my drive not only to improve my own skills, but also to be a leader as an officer and drum major. I admire Mr. Harkey's passion and believe the lessons I learned from him will serve me throughout my life.
Didn't it just make your heart feel good to see these fine young men and women? Our future's bright with leaders like that, I want to tell you. And it's just really inspiring to hear what these students had to say about their teachers and the impact that they've made on their lives. And again, I want to thank SHW Architects for sponsoring this great event. It would not happen without them. And students, I again want to compliment you on your achievements. It's my hope and prayer that you will take what you have acquired from your experiences here in McKinney and demonstrate to the world that you possess the character, confidence, knowledge, and skills to be successful in life. It's my hope and prayer that through your experience so far in your life, that you have developed the character traits that will carry you through when you face the challenges that will definitely hit you sometime or another in your life. And when you face these challenges, I hope you will have learned the qualities of staying true to your moral principles, that you have a deep love and concern for not only yourself, but others, that perseverance, community service, honor, and integrity are all traits that our teachers and staff have tried to instill in you, and hopefully they have been deeply ingrained into your life. And you know, when you hear what these students had to say about their teachers, I think we have done a great job of instilling character into these young future bright leaders in our future. The other thing that I want to mention is confidence. That's a quality that's often not talked about, but is extremely important. What holds people back and limits their ability to achieve their heart's desire is that still small voice in their head that says to them, I'm not smart enough. I don't measure up. I'm not capable enough to do what I want to do. Don't get me wrong, realistic expectations mean something as well. I'd love to be a Broadway singer, but I think Beverly Garms could testify that that will never happen in my life. And, you know, true confidence includes self-awareness. I'm self-aware enough to know that, again, that I'll never be a Broadway singer. But you know what? I do have confidence in other things, and that has helped me well in pursuing my life's dreams. Don't you ever talk yourself out of doing what you want to do in your life. Don't let that happen to you. Acquire that confidence. And of course, knowledge is our business. All of you have demonstrated sensational knowledge, or you wouldn't be here today being recognized. Use that knowledge to better yourself and the world. Skills are abilities to apply what you know in a meaningful and relevant way. You can all have the knowledge in the world, but if you don't develop the skills to use that knowledge in a meaningful way, then you're doing yourself a major disservice. So in conclusion, let me say to you, be a proud McKinney graduate and make sure that for yourself, your family, and this school district, make yourself proud by showing the world that you do indeed have the character, confidence, knowledge, and skills to be successful in life. Thank you for such a wonderful evening. Thank you.